Nobody asked for help, but he loved to act like a hero. Later, when he joining the class, Lee Yul found out that the girl was his classmate. This is a special class, so there are only a few students. The red-haired guy is a former gang leader. The pink-haired girl was once a mercenary. The former hunter is the guy in the yellow jacket. When the class elect for a class president, choose Lee Yul. She believed that he is incredibly strong. However, the other students disagree, because Lee Yul has the lowest rank, at only 1.5. The guy with yellow jacket thinks that Lee Yul offered a bribe to enter special class. This guy tried to punch him, but he dodged it easily, shocking the yellow jacket guy. After that, this guy was slammed into the wall by Sang-A. Here, Sang-A holds the highest level. She's also the principal's niece, so no one dares to defy this boss lady. The yellow jacket guy was being beaten by Sang-A. The classmates told her that's enough, and something serious might happen. But at this moment, Sang-A really get angry, plans to knock him out existence. Yellow jacket guy shut his eyes with no hope left, thinking, this time, I'm done for. Yet Sang-A's punch was stopped by one hand. Everyone in the class was fear-witnessing Lee Yul with level 1.5. Lee Yul with level 1.5 can block a punch from Sang-A, who has a level of 2.9. That's unbelievable. At this moment, Sang-A's eyes back to normal. After clam down, Sang-A asks what she had done. She do not remember about what she has been done a minute ago. Taking the chance, male lead hold Sang-A's hand and smiled warmly. That's enough, as the class president stopped fighting. After this brawl in the special class, Sang-A is having a complete physical checkup in the research lab of the Special Warfare Academy. Heart rate, normal. Body temperature, normal. Sight muscle damage, recovering. Checking up Sang-A's body is researcher director Nam Ju Song. According to the displayed data, Sang-A's health seems stable, but fighting in class at the first day. If this girl weren't the principal's niece, she would have been expelled immediately. In another place, students were gathered in a large room. This guy is physical education teacher. Sim Ki Song, he tells everyone. Now we will train, follow each group. Today, a student from special class and a student from a middle class will pair up for combat training with artificial chimera. Point will be awarded based on skill. AFN rankings will be rearranged. Although they are artificial chimeras, but their combat abilities are on par with real ones. Train seriously and try not to get hurt, got it? Quickly everyone paired up. Meanwhile, the long hair guy still alone. He's Kim Tae-jun, class president of middle class. Tall, handsome, but with a broken leg. Tae-jun let out a weary sigh, starting at his arms in a cast. How he could fighting with this arms. Tae-jun became a class president duo to his ties with the John's family. The girl with blonde hair surrounded by people is John Ga-hae, also a student of middle class. Over here, Tae-jun has only one was still leaning against the wall, his eyes looking for Lee E-yoon. From the first of the class, Lee I-yoon has done over 6,000 push-ups. Tae-jun wonder how he could enter the special class with 1.5 point level. Quickly, Lee Jun also take a look at Tae-jun. Male main smiled and waved in greeting despite they are strangers. You are Kim Tae-jun? My name is Lee Yul, nice to meet you. Lee Yul speak politely. Tae-jun reached out to shake hands with him. At the moment, their eye contact, Lee Yul's eye sparkled immediately. This person failed to awaken the potential? His arms seem not good. In other room, with a big screen on the wall, physical teacher and research director are watching for the training process of new students. There are a couple of new girl student that they are highly appreciate is Ga-hae in middle class and Sang-A in special class. The reason Ga-hae wasn't placed in the special class like Sang-A was that her mentality wasn't mature enough. Both of them are strong, and they have beaten numerous of chimeras together, but sometime they still take jabs at each other. Ga-hae tell to Sang-A, you failed when reached 3 level. You have been in recovery for quite a while, right, Sang-A? Sang-A shot back. Are you worried about my body now? The John family is the protector of the Hell family. If you are sick, I will so sad. While Sang-A was hesitating, wondering if she should jump into that little mess right now. Suddenly, a diving chimera appeared from behind, charging at high speed. Its target was the blonde girl. Gahea wasn't afraid of it. She was ready to counter, but Sang-A's speed was even faster. With just a few basic moves, the machine chimera was shattered. Sang-A turned to Jihia and said, "Before worrying about others, take care of yourself first." Gahea, fuming with anger, bit her lip and scoffed. "What a pompous person!" Through the surveillance screen, the teacher and the director witnessed everything. Both of them are stubborn, they mocking each other with every word and never backing down. Sounds they are bestie. The teacher asks the director if Sang-A health is better. The director says there are not many problems, but it is not yet possible to draw a clear conclusion. We've scouted it. Leaving it like this is bad news. We need backup, ASAP. At this moment, it's time of Lee Yul and Taejun's group practices the training. Tia Juin seems worried about fighting with Chimera by his hand. Furthermore, they are really aggressive. But unlike the others, Lee Yul seems pretty chill, walking while whistling. Not only that, he also tells his friend to relax and not stress too much. Who's the low-rank one here? Taejun brought up again that his hand was crippled, so Lee Yul should practice alone. Lee Yul still really calm, just fighting alone, it's not such a big deal. The announcement in the room said that the artificial chimera had been deployed. Contestants, get ready for battle. At this moment, the two were surrounded by a flock of chimeras, putting them in a seriously bad spot. Taejun don't want Lee Yul get hurt, because fighting alone, he reminds Lee Yul to give up. Lee Yul said, "That's okay, don't worry." Several chimeras. Just stand behind me. Only me is enough. The first chimera's attacks, but its head was crushed by Lee Yul. He told to Taejun to tell him the position of Chimeras while he was fighting. Taejun was speechless in fear as he watched him crush the chimera's head with his bare hands. One punch, killing a chimeras, isn't the ability of one with level 1.5. The teacher and director witnessed everything happen. The student is Lee Yul. He looks really capable. Yeah, he blocked Sang-A's punch with only one hand. Hearing this, the teacher was surprised. He cannot believe that Lee Yul can do that. Director assists the only case is that when Sang-A was in a weakened state. Furthermore, there is one suspicious that level of Lee Yul is at 1.5, but he was assigned to the special class, and the principal is personally arranged the class. Over here, Lee Yul and Taejun continues the training. Following the alert from Taejun, a Chimeras is beaten. Next one, I'm searching, just a moment. Taejun activated special skill, and his eyes turned blue. In his eyes, the arena turned into a holographic display. Quickly, the hiding chimera's location was exposed. 11 o'clock, direction, right flank, approaching at maximum speed. The Chiremas charged at the two. Lee Yul are not scared. He focused his strength and threw a punch at the chimeras. Powerful force slammed the chimera. Lee Yul continues getting pointed out, killing the chimeras. Right 3 p.m., 9 p.m., direction. Each one was defeated with single blow. Lee Yul thinks it's not satisfy if defeat those slowly. Taejun shouted loud. 3 chimeras were about to attack at the same time. He smiled. The more, the merrier. Lee Yul shows his skill, shut down 3 chimeras. Taejun really happy for helping Lee Yul defeat the chimeras with this arms. Lee Yul stood with his back turned and said, "I told you. Don't worry, don't lose hope if your hand just injured. Using your legs to take them down." Taejun thinks, isn't this guy way too full of himself? He even waving at me? Suddenly, his eyes were fixed on something behind Lee Yul, then shout loudly, "Be careful. There are chimeras about to strike from behind." Hearing the warning, he defeats it in a second. It turned into a headless machine. Your name is Taejun. Let's get on with each other from now. In the arena, Lee Yul took down all the chimeras, but the training is still. Taejun think that at the final stage, they must not let the guard down. Lee Yul is still really confident. This time, their enemy is a huge artificial monster. That bot looks quite solid. He is the real deal main male, likes firing with strong one, just relying on own senses is already this rough. After some probing, the monster launched an attack, charging straight at them, its huge body making the ground shattered. The monster attacks Lee Yul, but he can dodge with a jump. A scornful gaze fell upon it. I had my hopes up for nothing. After that, he unleashing his hand skill that shut it down. The huge bot was severely damaged, unable to continue fighting. Taejun is speechless. His level is really at only 1.5. The training is ended. Please levi the arena. Main male feels tired after a long training. He want to take rest for a while. Taejun assures that he is not at 1.5. It's unbelievable. Lee Yul tells Taejun, "You've worked hard. You're talented in support, aren't you? That would be great if you were in the special class. How can I join the special class with this arms? That's why I told you don't give up. Calm down. Seriously, are you really a 1.5 level? I just focused on combat power. So it appears that way. I'm just a strong fool, you see. That's why it would have been tough without your help." Right after that, he ran off. Come to think of it, that guy's breathing was remarkably steady during the fight. Oh, forget it. I know nothing. This time, in the observation room, the director and teacher is looking at the big screen. Lee Yul is surprisingly strong for a 1.5 level. He's a student personally assigned to the special class by the CEO. The power data sent might be changed, but he cannot cheat his level counting device. Something had made the director surprised, but he say nothing to the teacher when he asked. That's strange. Throughout the battle, his vital signs remained calm. One more time, students gather in the battle arena. The coach praises everyone did very well. He will announce the result of the training session. Hyo Sang-a and Chon Ga-hai team has the highest data overview. However, they got the lowest rank in synchronization. The lowest data overview is from Kim Tae-jun and Lee Yul team. Hearing that, Ga-hae started mocking. Oh, come on. You survived successfully, Jeonmin. Jeonmin is a nickname of Taejun. The teacher continues, but they excelled in combat, synchronization. Hyo Sang-ae and Cheo Ga-hae's team learned from them. Ga-hae had just mocked Taejun, then got instantly humbled. What is? Am I being overshadowed? Main male mocks her back. Jeonmin this, Jeonmin that. Seems like you're from the Joseon era or something. With her competitive and cunning, Ga-hae immediately pushed Taejun aside and stepped forward. You are a trash-like person. This action angered Sang-ah quickly, her eyes full of murderous aura. You called our class president a trash-like person. Afraid that she would go crazy and wreck the class like last time, he rushed to explain it's just a misunderstand one. But Sang-ah wouldn't let it slide. Answer me! Did you call our class president trash? Facing Sang-ah's intimidating aura, Ga-hae felt a bit nervous, but she still believed she hadn't said anything wrong. Noticing things were getting tense, Taejun nudged his friend. Let's hide. Then, two guys left the two girls behind. Or, by the way, how do you eat if your hand like that? How about I feed you? Truly, only men can bring happiness to each other. Even while arguing, Sang-ah still thought about Lee Yul. The moment his hand touched mine, my anger slowly faded away. Was this really just an accident? I need to make sure, so I kept watching him. He's a strange person, because he enjoys studying so much. In a world where chimeras rampage, power is more important than knowledge. Out of nowhere, a studious one appeared in this rough class. Leon was favored by the teachers because he was the only one in class who actually listened. Despite being studious in theory, his strength was no joke either. It felt like he was a veteran returning to the battlefield. During the whole time, I thought I was going to die. When I woke up from my nightmare, feeling like he is beside me, the healer lady said that. Could it be Lee Yul? She said she would send me the best healer. For me, the best healer? Suddenly, a cold can pressed against Saga's cheek, snapping her out of her thoughts. Turns out Yellow Jacket Guy bought her an energy drink to make peace. By some reason, Sang-ah suddenly became gentle, apologizing for that day and thanking him for the drink. Is this Sang-a at the GSSA research station? On Jeju Island, it was already night. Many soldiers were injured, and the barricade had been cut apart. More terrifying, the person who cut the barricade did it with just a dagger. He smirked in disdain. GSSA security wasn't all that impressive. This place was too peaceful. Anyway, it could be convenient to work. Even if it were a request from the King of Hell, work is still work. Back with Lee Yul, he is, leaning against the fence, gazing at the moon. Lee Yul remember back. A friend Yacha shows him a girl is submerged in a liquid solution. Curiously, He asked Yaka what was that. Yaka told him that was a device for researching H-girl. He could call it an incubator for little deities. This is a strange thing to again. It's a gift. H-girls are artificial, sacred bodies. You know the saying, blood debts must be repaid in blood. Remember this, Li Yul. From now on, our enemies are the gods themselves. The next day, Li Yul has a tour to the Jeju GGSS Research Institute, since this tour was for class reps. So the guy with the busted arm also come in. Li Yul waved at him like they were very close friends. Then he went on rambling about everything under the sun, making Haeyun break into a sweat. He talks a lot. Gahei spotted Li Yul and started mocking him. Where did this piece of trash come from again? Ah, from the commoners. He fired back, "You're not a class rep, so why are you even here? You speak to a member of Chan family like this? Is showing off your family the only thing you can do?" As they argued, a hand suddenly landed on Gahei's shoulder. That enough. This is a guy. His name is Chon Ti-jun, the manager of this research institute. Seeing that, the two guys wave their hand and greet him back in introducing themselves. My name is Kim Ti-jun from GSS school. This is Li Yul. Kim Yul simul-friendly to them. I hope the tour will be helpful. GSS, Research Institute, is truly a pride of GSS Corporation. Currently, we are researching the side effects of the drug. By drug, what do you mean? Its name is Netap. It's very essential with nurturing ability. But the side effects are quite serious as well. If its side effects were limited to physical damage, that's lucky. At least, there's still the ability to recover. There have been some cases of death, but that's not the worst scenario. There are some people who lost consciousness and only act on instinct. Some people say that they became vampires and crave the blood of others. Li Yul thought about researching the side effects of the drug, so their ultimate goal must be related to it as well. Water element is the element used by the creator of Ingwan. Are they trying to create an elixir for it? At that moment, a warn alarm suddenly rang out at the research institute. Out of nowhere, armed intruders broke into the research institute. Everyone evacuate quickly. Terrorists with weapons? No way! The fake superhumans are supposed to be guarding the place. Right. If someone has the ability to infiltrate a crucial GSS facility, could it be them? The kill? This is Sector B3. We need backup forces. Outside, a wounded soldier was calling for backup, but was killed by the intruders. If this is the power of the fake superhumans that GSS always boasts about, then the world would really be at peace. Hehe. This guy took out his phone and called his comrades. Sector B3 has been dealt with completely. What are the next orders? The accomplice is a sniper hiding in a tree. They said explosives have been planted in the F-17 area. Get ready for combat. After receiving the news, he quickly hung up the phone. Should I head to the bunker then? The high-level one must have already evacuated to that direction. This time I will dismantle it once and for all. This tiresome curse. The situation in the research institute is extremely chaotic, with everyone panicking. Gahei told the soldier to seal the bunker, but it was refused because there were still people who needed to be evacuated. She angrily grabbed his collar and lifted him up, saying, "Is that still important now? Don't you know that in an emergency we have to save as many superhumans as possible?" After saying that, Gahian pushed the soldier to the ground. "Move aside. I will close the door myself." Seeing that, Ti-jun intervened to stop her actions. "What are you doing right now? Everyone is evacuating and you wants to close the door. Are you crazy? What about Li Yul? How dare an ordinary civilian lay a hand on me? Level 1.5 superpower. Do you think I care? If you want, why don't you go save him yourself?" Hearing that, he clenched his teeth in anger. Nevertheless, he decided to turn back and find Li Yul. Then Gahei ordered to close the bunker immediately. This is the command of the heir to the Chan family. What's this? The entrance is closed. This is ridiculous. Open it. Damn it, it's really close. The door is really closed. Nobles are always like this. There's nowhere left to take shelter. I have to protect these people. Quickly. Two red-haired men appeared in front of Ti-jun. They mocked the nobles. Always like this. The people haven't even gotten in yet, and they've already closed the door. Although Taezu was injured, he still refused to back down. Who are you? Don't even think about laying a hand on these civilians.
What did you say?
What's the matter with civilians? You can stop now, so cute. The assistant Tae-jun could tell at a glance that these two weren't ordinary. 2 against 1. Panistan resisting blah. At the own partner Orich, the one will get beaten up badly. He wished if Lee Yul were here in time like this. Tae-dun shouted loudly. Are you still alive, Lee Yul? If you're still alive, hurry to the bunker. Don't die. Outside the research institute, Lee Yun heard the shout from his friend. Such a hassle. It turns out Lee Yul had gone outside to deal with a sniper. He was being strangled. This guy is nothing compared to Lee Yul. No matter what you said, you're just all noise, empty inside. I'll ask again. You come from the Kill Society, don't you? I guess what happened 3 years ago was not enough. The sniper revealed that they infiltrated the GSS Research Institute, collaborating with China to steal classified information from here. The sniper, China. So this time, you are not teaming up with Hades. That's all I know now, let me go. Lee Yul's eyes suddenly became sharp. I never said I would spare you. After taking down the sniper, he picked up his helmet. You said Dogwee? I've heard that name before. That guy is pretty tough. Tae-jun, hold on a little longer, I'll be there soon. If it's Dogwee, GSS won't be able to handle him. This time, take him down properly and see what he's made of. Over here, the manager is contacting the academy principal for help. I will send aid as soon as possible, so report the current situation to me. 4 sectors have been occupied. A total of 54 ability users have been assassinated. We still have no information on the whereabouts of the class representatives. Hearing that, the principal asked if the class representatives were also present here. Yes. After hearing this, the principal sighed in relief and told the manager to rest assured and focus on defense from now on. The manager didn't understand why the principal said that. Then she revealed that Lee Yul is the strongest in the organization, so there's nothing to worry about. The ones who should be worried are the intruders. In the outside, the door was shut. Tae-jun defeated the 2 red-haired guys, but then he was exhausted. However, the silver-haired man who just appeared was far from ordinary. You have great abilities, don't you? But you're just a fool. What are you talking about? I have no interest in bothering brats like you, but this is my duty. At this moment, reinforcements arrived to assist Tae-jun. Are you okay? Step back and let us handle him. Just as Tae-jun felt relieved, the silver-haired man lunged in to attack. In an instant, a soldier was restrained by his purple chains. With that level of skill, you call yourselves reinforcements? Are you looking down on me? The soldier being restrained screamed in agony. Do I look like an amateur? I'm a professional, got it? Feel the skills of a true professional. Quickly, another soldier was taken down by the silver-haired man. From the start, this hasn't even been a fight for me. Let the hunt begin. Try your best to survive. But it's too late to retreat. I must at least land a hit on him. All right, so come here. Elsewhere, Lee Yun was moving at high speed, taking down every enemy in his path. This filthy aura. Dogwai? Damn it. Tae-jun is nearly here. Back to Tae-jun. Despite his injuries, he was still standing strong. The silver-haired man even clapped and praised. Impressive! You are still standing. I have to admit, you're really resilient. But it's time for the curtain to fall. After saying that, he immediately lunged forward, attacking Tae-jun. He was completely powerless, only able to close his eyes and await death. However, after waiting for a moment and sensing nothing happening, he slowly opened his eyes. It turned out that the silver-haired man's attack had been blocked by Lee Yul. His face turned grim, unable to believe that the mysterious newcomer had blocked my punch. Even in GSS, there's someone like this? Thinking that, the silver-haired man immediately retreated, but Lee Yun was even faster than him. You're too slow, aren't you? The silver-haired man angrily shouted, You arrogant bastard. But before he could strike, he was kicked straight in the mouth by Lee Yun. Tae-jun recognized his friend's voice, but why was Lee Yul wearing a helmet? Even when facing a monster, he remained so calm. Haven't I warned you before? You can't face someone with immense energy just by using petty tricks. What are you talking about? Have you forgotten my voice? It's been 3 years, remember? Then, the Mane removes his helmet. As soon as the silver-haired man saw his face, his expression turned serious. It's you! No need for introductions. We have a lot to talk about, don't we? The scene shifts to another room. The man was Commander Yang Min-ho, the leader of the Korean Federation. You have something to call me, General? The young man with purple hair, Sung-hoon, was a talented member of the Korean Federation. The Kill Society has attacked a Jeju research facility. They're searching for top-secret GSS information. The Kill Society? That's ridiculous. They were supposed to have been wiped out. So why have you called for me? You must go to Jeju Island immediately, assess the situation, and report back. Understood? Yes, General. I understand. Back to the battle between Lee Il-hun and the silver-haired man. The protagonist smirked. Got any fight left in you, Dogwi? Of course, Dogwi sneered. I've always think about killing you. Not a single night have I slept in peace. Oh? Did I hurt you? Guess it's my turn now, right? Quickly, the silver-haired man took another punch from the main male. He had to use both his hands and feet, pressing against the ground just to stay upright. Gritting his teeth, he began gathering energy into his palm. You think someone like Dogwi can be defeated that easily? Lee Yun also focused his power into his hand, preparing to clash with him. Their fists collided, instantly releasing a shockwave that shook the entire office. Lee Yun looked at the silver-haired man and said, "Surrender now and I'll spare you. Don't make me laugh. As long as your damn curse lingers on me." He talked big, but in the end, the silver-haired man was beaten down so badly that he couldn't even lift a finger, lying on the ground like a defeated dog. The Storm Lord, next time I swear I'll kill you. The Storm Lord, Lee Yul. Is he really the Storm Lord? The famous terrorist from the First World War, Lee Yul. At this moment, the battle had already ended. The man walked up and casually nudged the silver-haired man's face with his foot a few times. No reaction. Passed out, huh? Well, this makes interrogation easy. Tae-jun, how's your injuries? Yeah, I'm fine. Nothing serious. Good. I was a little worried about you. Tae-jun hesitated for a moment before finally asking, Lee Yul, are you really the Storm Lord? Lee Yul didn't answer. Instead, he simply said, we'll talk about that later. Right now, we need to leave this place. Time passed, and when the silver-haired man finally opened his eyes, the sky had already turned dark. Where is this? Awake, huh? I thought you were dead. If you want to live, tell me, why were you here? At first, the young man remained stubborn, refusing to say a word. But after seeing the main male stand up, ready to demonstrate some martial arts, he panicked. What? Let's just talk. Goodness, I almost killed you. Hearing that, the guy turned pale. He's a terrifying jerk. Hades has regained his power. They say he resurrected the Kill Society from the underground. Sure, I'll tell you everything. Where should we start? I figured as much. Those cockroach-like bastards. GSS's elixir. They said they wanted a replica of it. I joined forces with those filthy scum. I see. You wanted to use the replica to counter the curse. Why didn't you say so earlier? I could have helped you. Then the main male called out, Hey, crazy girl! A tiny girl, still half asleep, suddenly appeared in his hand. What is it? Why are you calling me? Crazy girl? You mean the Black Crone? That's my mother. I am the Black Maiden. This tiny girl was an artificial deity known as the Black Maiden. By the way, why does the silver-haired guy smell like my mother? Because he's cursed by the Black Crone. Can you cure him? The crone, and if it fails, just a little death. The guy broke into a cold sweat. Wait, is this a treatment or an execution? Who would dare take that risk? What happened next was unclear, but throughout the night, the agonizing screams of the silver-haired guy echoed in the darkness. The next morning, ambulances arrived at the research facility to transport the injured to the hospital. Tae-jun, who initially only had a broken arm, now had the full package. Oh, crippled limbs. Lee Yul suddenly appeared behind him, making him jump out of his skin. When did you get here? Since just now. You look super cool today, Tae-jun. Well, I spent the whole day getting beaten up. What do you expect? Lee Yul, there's something I want to ask. When you feel better, come find me. I'll heal your arm. What did you just say? The Storm Lord, he said he'll heal your arm. That means you could become even stronger. Inside the interrogation room, a man slammed his hand on the table and said, I know exactly why you infiltrated the GSS research facility. You already know everything, huh? Damn it! If only that person were here, someone who can control the winds. Hearing this, the interrogator immediately stiffened. If it's wind powers, when you feel better, come find me. I'll heal your arm. What did you just say? The wind deity. He said he'll heal your arm. That means you could become even stronger. Inside the interrogation room, a man slammed his hand on the table and said, I know exactly why you infiltrated the GSS research facility. You already know everything, huh? Damn it. If only that person were here. Someone who can control the winds. Hearing this, the interrogator immediately stiffened. Does that mean he's about to return to this world once more? On the other side, Lee Yule was on the phone with the principal. Now that Kill Society has resurrected, you should also be cautious for a while. Don't worry about me. I'll put an end to it. By the way, I want to ask you one thing. There's a student named Kim Tae-jun. Can you help me move him to another class? With just one phone call to his principal, Lee Yul had his friend moved to a new class. Starting today, he'll be in our special class. Let's welcome our new student. Meanwhile, Tae-jun stood frozen, clueless about why he had been moved. Ever since returning from Jeju, people had treated him like a hero. Please tell us about the attack on the GSS research facility in Jeju. We heard you fought in the battle as a civilian for the community. Tae-jun thought to himself. This must be Lee Yul's doing. He's the only one who knows about this. As he was lost in thought, the teacher called out, Take your seat. Yes, ma'am. Has your body fully recovered? Yeah, all thanks to you. Well then, let's stop here with the morning roll call. Everyone, make sure you attend your classes well. Tae-jun's presence immediately drew the attention of his classmates. Why is a student from the middle class in the special class? I heard you were flying around Jeju rescuing refugees. I'm Jo Gap-soo. Nice to meet you, I'm Kim Tae-jun. The class ended. Tae-jun remembered what Lee Yul had said about being able to heal his arm. Can you really heal this arm? Did you think I am deceiving you? So, are you really the Storm Lord that everyone talks about? That's what people believe, but the reality is a bit different. Tonight, come to the training ground, and I'll tell you everything. Is that really okay, Lee Yul? He's just an ordinary person, but he wants to know the truth. He has talent, and his personality isn't bad. The day I need allies to face the Quill Society, and I need strong people. That's true. But, look over there, someone is watching me. What are you talking about? On the rooftop of that building. Yeah. Do you recognize them? Of course, I figured it out right away. Scanning the target's identity, searching for basic information. Analysis complete. Found it. I found it. That person is a federal intelligence agent. What should we do? Well, let's just leave it alone. Moving around too much will only be troublesome. Best to just play dumb. Can you leave me alone for a bit? I just want to graduate from high school in peace. Looks like that guy has already sensed something. That evening, at an easel of the truth of the taps, passing with a few report on his activities at school. Nothing special. There's no significant activities. He went to eat, and that's about it for the class. It seems like he already knows about us. What? Don't panic. Just keep doing what you're doing. So, what is he doing now? He entered the training ground 24 minutes ago. I'm monitoring from outside the building. Good. Keep watching him. Understood. As promised, Tae-jun was heading to the training ground to meet his friend. Lee Yul calling me at this hour. Is he trying to cover something up? No way. If that were the case, he would have killed me right away. Upon entering the training room, he saw Lee Yul waiting inside. We don't have much time. Come in quickly. What exactly are you trying to do? First, we need to heal your arm. Can you really do that? Everyone says it takes at least a year of recovery before. Are you doubting me? Don't lump me in with those people. I may be the worst terrorist on earth, but I'm also the best healer in the world. For Tae-jun, it was hard to believe. The pain in his arm was completely gone. How do you feel? Are you okay now? What did you do? This is amazing. I just adjusted the energy flow. Now take off the bandages. The pain is gone, but my arm still looks the same. Don't worry. I've thought of everything, my friend. If you use this medicinal wine, it will heal completely. Where did you even get medicinal wine? That stuff must be rare and expensive. Someone donated it for you. Pretty great, right? But the truth was, Li Yul had stolen it from the silver-haired guy. You don't need to worry about side effects. My energy has already been transferred into it. Medicine without side effects is the best kind. But this isn't just any medicine. Very quickly, Li Yul let out a surprised shout as the medicine started working. The necrotic skin is regenerating. This is unbelievable. Everything is going well. Thanks, Li Yul. No need to thank me. I'll collect that favor when I need it. But I don't have any money. After that, Li Yul's eyes emitted a strange glow. The moment Taejun looked into them, he felt a sharp headache. Within seconds, he collapsed to the ground, unconscious. Don't worry, Kim Taejun. Instead of money, you can repay me with your body. But in reality, Li Yul just wanted to bring his friend into his inner world. Where is this? The place you're seeing is my inner world, Li Yul explained. Right now, someone is watching us from outside. From their observer's perspective, it looked as if they were asleep. Watching us? What are you talking about? Don't tell me someone has infiltrated the academy. Forget about that and look at your hands. They're completely healed now, aren't they? The inner world reflects reality, which means they've truly recovered. Taejun was so moved that he nearly cried. Really? You think I'm lying? Now, we need to focus on rehabilitation training, right? First, try accelerating. Acceleration is like shifting gears on a car. Get your body started. This is all I can do? Don't underestimate it. What else do you expect from me? Is being weak a crime now? It seems you've misunderstood something. You've just reached level 2 power. Me? Level 2? Yes, your hands couldn't control energy before. That was the problem. No way. The measuring device said I was only at 1.9. Why do you trust the measuring device? Try accelerating again. This time, trust yourself. Following Li Yul's instructions, Taejun finally felt something inside his hands. This is the reason his hands always hurt. I have to believe in myself. This thing can't bring me down. The chaotic energy within him finally stabilized. This was level 2 acceleration. See? I told you it would work. It feels like being reborn. Now, trying to unleash a move. Then, Li Yul started training his friend by making him dodge incoming balls. Do you feel anything while dodging? Feel anything? Not really. Then do it again. Focus. Don't dodge, hit back. Gather your energy in your hands. A loud explosion echoed as he successfully shattered it. Taejun threw a punch at the ball in front of him. Li Yul congratulated him on mastering his power. Taejun, overwhelmed with gratitude, kept thanking his friend for helping him regain full use of his arms. Next, Li Yul told him that he still needed to learn through practice and real combat. After some intense training, Taejun collapsed on the ground, often breathed heavily from exhaustion. Once his energy recovered, the two had a serious conversation. So all the information about Yacha has been distorted. Who did this? And for what purpose? What's wrong? You don't believe me? I used to think the same way. If they really existed, why has the world become like this? What if those people were just trash? What if they were the ones who caused the Great War? Are you talking about the gods? Yes, that's the truth of this world. The next morning, Taejun arrived at class looking exhausted, his face still marked with injuries from last night's training with Li Yul. Good morning, Taejun. Had fun last night, huh? Judging by your face, it must have been a blast. Thanks to you, I was almost as good as dead. After greeting his friend, Li Yul turned his focus to class. This morning, we have physics and economics, so we need to study hard. A terrorist worrying about getting a high school diploma? Seriously? Is that really his goal? Just a graduation certificate? That's way too simple of a dream. At that moment, the teacher entered the classroom with an announcement. All classes today are canceled. Everyone, head to the research center immediately. A red-haired student asked, "What's going on?" The teacher simply replied, "It is a real mission." Hearing that, Li Yul let out a disappointed sigh. My physics, my economics, he is obsessed with studying. Nice to meet you all. I'm Nam Du-sung, Regional Director of the GSS Center. Let's get straight to the point. Starting now, you'll be cleaning up the chimeras. What? You're making us do manual labor? Seems it is. Isn't this the hunter's job? The companies are short on manpower. Do you understand what that means? Short on manpower? I wonder how Kim Jin is doing. When you graduate, be sure to come and visit. I'll give you a high salary. Are we getting any equipment? Each of you will receive a battle suit. This is the latest model developed at the research center. It's worth more than your life, so don't use it for any Caesar-y thing, understood? If you meet any issues, call us. We'll be on standby. I feel guilty for always being a burden to the doctor. Seoul City. Sector 2342. Tunnel entrance. B. At Gate B, 6 students from the special class appeared. Lee Yule was wearing a black battlesuit, a creation of Dr. Nam Ju-sung. TB, prepare for entry. Lee Yu, Sang A, and Hat Guy were in Team A. T. Jule and the other 2 were in Team B. This time, T. Yule had a reason for not putting his friend in the group. Hat Guy had trouble working in a team, and Sanga was like a ticking time bomb. You never knew when she'd go off. So, pairing up with those 2 seemed much more interesting. You seem pretty calm. Got a lot of experience? Well, that was my job before this. Have benefits Christie African Banissing for Kalteries to lead array. If we take out the core in the central area, the rest of them will be like headless ants. Good. So you take the lead then. Yes, sir. Yule, what about me? You provide cover for Pyo-hoon. I'll handle the rear. If anything feels off with your body, come straight to me. Got it? Why does this guy seem so suspicious? This is Team A. We're entering now. All of those is the chimera cables. You seem to know your stuff. They're all connected to the core. Chimeras were artificial creatures, and this was an automated factory that produced them. All right, I'll leave the rest to you guys. Then, the group began exterminating the monsters inside. Pyo-hoon was a former mercenary with extensive combat experience, while Sang-ae was the top combat prodigy of the special class. The monster inside were no match for the 2 of them. Lee Yule stood aside, assessing their performance. As expected, they didn't disappoint him. But with a single move, he took it down. Suddenly, another chimera lunged at Lee Yule. How the hell did those Kill Society manage to release the chimeras? One day, I'll hunt them all down and crush them. Meanwhile, his Team B. Red-haired guy felt like something was off. The deeper they went into the central area, the more corpses they found, as if something had torn them apart. Did they kill each other? No, that's not it. Suddenly, red-haired guy's expression turned serious. In the blink of an eye, a monster appeared before the 3 of them. Oh shit, what the hell is this, fuse-type chimera? A while later, Team B contacted Team A. Are you there, Lee Yule? What's wrong? We found a fused-type chimera. It have us quite a hard time. How's it over there? A fused type? That sounds interesting. We haven't encountered one yet. We're heading into the central area now. Got it. We're almost there, too. What's going on? They said they ran into a Psyled-type chimera. What? Fused type? That's a B level. That meant the core was within reach. But who cared about that now? This 1.5 level guy, we might have to deal with the Chimera Lord. It's the one creating fused-type chimeras, and that thing is at least A rank. Chimera Lord is A class? This is great. This guy seriously overestimates himself. Don't worry, he's hiding his true strength. I don't know how he tricked the ranking system, but he's at least level 3. As they moved forward, Lee Yule suddenly stopped and pointed ahead. There it was, the Chimera Queen. And not just normal Chimera Lord, but a mutated one. Look, its entire body is made from other chimeras. Combat-type arms, defense-type legs. Lee Yule scoffed and lazily picked at his ear. Aren't all chimeras like that? Are you kidding? That ate all the chimeras that were created here. Well, it's just a normal fusion. Shut up and call Team B. All right, chill, guy. Hello, it's Team A. Just stay where you are. We found the Queen Chimera, so we'll take care of it. Pyo-hoon grabbed Lee Yule by the collar. Are you out of your damn mind? Sanga quickly stepped in. Both of you shut up. Something's off about this Chimera Queen. Oh my goodness, she woke up. Get in touch with Professor Kim I-young and request backup. Lee Yule turned to Sang-ae. You're not planning to fight it? Of course I am. But do you think it's that easy? After saying, the Chimera Queen swung its razor-sharp arms and slashing toward them. Pyo-hoon barely managed to dodge. The creature was massive, its upper body humanoid, but its lower half was spider-like. Po-hun looked back, realizing the entrance had collapsed due to the impact of the Chimera's attack. They were trapped. But Li Yul showed no fear at all. Sang-ah wasn't surprised. She had known from the start that his ranking wasn't just 1.5. Li Yul asked, "How long have you known?" "Since the first time we met," she said. "You got some good eyes." "Well, I must admit your first impression was quite intense." While the two of them were busy talking, their teammates were getting wrecked by the Chimera Queen. Perfect timing. Time to switch. Pyo-hun, take a break. What did you say? You are 1.5, but he didn't care. He charged straight at the Chimera Queen. Should I take my time with this? That energy. Could he really be? His power has to be at least level 3. Seeing its prey approach, the Chimera Queen roared in rage and slashed down at Li Yul, but it can only hit an afterimage. His speed was too fast. No matter how hard it tried, it couldn't make Li Yul injury. Now Pyo-hun finally realized this guy had been hiding his strength. So, was I right? Li Yul is at least a rank 3. I just don't know why he's hiding it. And just like that, in the blink of an eye, the Chimera Queen was dead. He took it down in a single hit? No way. Is he really that strong? Elsewhere, the principal was receiving a report from the teacher of the special class. I heard they successfully destroyed the nest. That's not what I asked. Was there anything unusual about the chimeras compared to the others? Oh, right. They mentioned strange markings on the cores. Good. Professor Kim A. Ianko can leave now. The damn Kill Society is always causing trouble. Do they know about Li Yul? This isn't the time to reminisce about graduation speeches. The special class's real-world mission ended with the Chimera Queen defeat. Cleanup crews were now preparing to enter and carry out the purification process. Meanwhile, Pyo-hun quote, "It's all over now? But that guy, isn't he as strong as a monster?" "What? Why are you looking at me like that?" "Oh, nothing. I came here just to get my graduated diploma. You get it?" "Yes, brother. I won't reveal your real identity." "Good. Pyo-hun, just act normal." "So it really is just about the diploma? That's it? There's no way Aunt doesn't know who Li Yul really is." "What, you thought there was some deeper reason?" "Nah, forget it. Not like talking about it will change anything. Maybe she just wants to handle things herself." But is the diploma really his only goal? Rome, the capital of Italy. Inside the Grand Castle, a man smirked. Interesting, the Quill Society Club is still alive and kicking. This man was the god of war, Ares. "Are you planning to go against Kronos?" asked Diana, the goddess of the hunt. "With that dirty old man? Are you insane?" "Settle down, everyone. The Kill Society isn't our concern," said Apollo, the god of prophecy. "Have you found the whereabouts of Yacha?" "The last time the information was founded is 6 months ago," answered Atlas the Titan. With a snap of his fingers, a holographic projection appeared before them. Frankfurt, Moscow, Jerusalem, New York. After destroying those temples, he vanished. What about Zod and Poseidon? And Han's subordinates? They probably didn't even have a chance to react. Unbelievable. Gods being defeated by mere mortals. "I'll go find him myself." "Where do you plan to go?" "To the Grand Union. Be careful, Diana. That's Hades' territory." The next day, Li Yul and Black Lady appeared on a rooftop. "Is it here?" "I can sense Hades' aura nearby. I have a bad feeling about this. Good thing we came to investigate." Suddenly, Li Yul's gaze was drawn to someone below, making the Black Lady curious. It turned out that Sang-ah was also here, seemingly trying to buy something from a man named Wang Leo, also known as the Hound. "You know, market hasn't been great lately. The price is 5 million, no less." "That's too expensive." "It's only 10% concentration." "Girl, you think I dug this up from the ground? Don't like it? Go away. There's a line of people waiting." Sang-a clenched her teeth in frustration, but had no choice. She needed that vial at all costs. "Fine. The money right away." "That's more like it." Demigod Q. She's the granddaughter of the GSS chairman, right? Yeah, she's a regular one. Poor nobles, sacrificing their bodies for their families. I should be grateful. Where else would I get such good deal? Be careful with that girl. The higher-ups are keeping an eye on her. You mean another organization is targeting the GSS chairman's granddaughter? She is not the real target. The man next to her is the real objective. Storm god Li Yul. I shall offer your corpse to Lord Hades. That night, Sang-A arrived at an abandoned building. Her body was on the verge of breaking down, and she desperately needed to take the medicine. But just as she was about to drink it, Li Yule appeared and stopped her action. The medicine fell to the ground. Why are you here? Does that even matter right now? How long are you going to rely on that? Sang-A thought he would scold her, but instead, he gently patted her head. I'll find a way to cure you. That night, Li Yule went to see the headmistress to talk. At home, she was wearing a shark pajama set, looking quite cute. Why did you come looking for me? I came to ask a few things. By the way, you have a great sense of sleep. Sang-A, her condition is very serious. Do you know about it? Of course, she's my number of Pew, as I expected. Do you know why I brought you to this school, Li Yule? Isn't it just to get my graduation certificate? That's only part of it. It's because you are the strongest healing mage. I have a good eye for people. No wonder you agreed right away back then. So what do you want me to do now? First, go find Dr. Nam Ju-sung. But why him? He's a physicist in charge of treatment. I need to ask him about Sang-A's condition. Please, don't worry. I'll take care of it. Somewhere else, Dr. Nam Ju-sung was holding a cup of coffee, walking towards his office. He thought to himself that today was probably another all-nighter because of the heavy workload. As he opened the door, he saw a young man already sitting in a chair, waiting for him. Li Yule from the special class? What is he doing here? Did he break through the security system at that speed? I've been waiting for you for a long time. Han-Ha asked me to come for a checkup. So he's the healing mage the director sent over? She suddenly sent a special transfer student. Did I leave a good first impression? What happened to Sang-A? Why did she end up like this? That young girl is a victim of this era. In the eyes of the nobles, those with abilities are nothing more than power. The higher the level, the stronger their family becomes. It's because of her family, isn't it? It seems like her parents did it on purpose. Ever since she was a child, she has been injected with nectar. A special type, to be precise. What do you mean by special nectar? Well, that's not entirely correct. Where should I start explaining? I'll keep it brief. Do you know about the Kill Society? The nectar from Kill is very powerful, but it comes with side effects. To detoxify it, we need data from Kill. So those guys have the answers. Where are you going? To get the data. If I skip a few classes, you'll help me come up with a legitimate excuse, right? At this moment, Wang Liu was preparing to meet someone for a discussion. Am I a rat or something? What kind of rundown place is this? Stop. This is a private area. Please leave. Do you guys not know who I am? Have you ever heard the name Wang Liu the Hound? Are you a subordinate of Lord Hades? We deeply apologize, Sir Wang Liu. Why do I feel like Hellcat is up to something shady? Why is she suddenly interested in buying nectar? But whatever. Business is business. I should just focus on the deal first. When the elevator reached the 18th floor, the doors opened. Welcome, Sir Wang Liu. Is Hellcat here? Yes, she's waiting in the office. Meanwhile, Li Yule was hiding behind a wall, silently observing Kwang Neo and realizing that he was the one who sold the medicine to Sang-A. As soon as Wang Liu was alone, Li Yule appeared behind him. Before Kwang Neo could say anything, he was struck with a devastating blow to the stomach. He coughing up blood on the spot. Damn it! Who the hell are you? Are you here to challenge the Kill Society? Li Yule ignored the question and asked instead, are you a subordinate of Hades? This bastard. How does he know who I am? If you're planning to fight, then let's go all the way. Who the hell is this guy? He looks young, like a student. Could he be the guy Q mentioned? Realizing he couldn't win, Wang Liu tried to escape. However, Li Yu was even faster. In less than a second, he caught up. Terrified, Wang Liu begged for his life, but Li Yule still knocked him down. Afterward, Li Yule called out to the black lady. Can you analyze his memories? Okay, give me 5 minutes. There must be a CCTV here, right? Hey, stay right there and wait. I'll come find you immediately. Miss, there's an emergency at Hellcat's location. Someone has infiltrated, but the security couldn't stop them. The enemy is too strong. What the hell are the agents doing? Hellcat, an officer of the Kill Society. What's the intruder's identity? It's a young man with the ability to control wind. Hearing this, Hellcat's eyes briefly showed fear. Could it be the wind god? but I thought he was missing. If it's wind powers, then he's definitely dangerous. Gather all of our spiritual energy. I will personally take command. Understood, miss. That idiot Wang Leo got caught? Useless fool. Kill Society requesting backup. I repeat, requesting backup. He has broken through Sector C. We need urgent reinforcement. How rude of you all to be distracted while you have a guest. One of the guards raised his gun at Li Yule. Don't move, bastard! Li Yule simply snapped his fingers, and the guard dropped, dead. Quickly, the rest followed. Wasn't that way too easy? No organization at all. Black lady, I am here. Did you hack into their data system? Of course. If that guy was telling the truth, we have all the data we need. He was more useful than I expected. At that moment, a voice suddenly came through the radio. Hey, what's going on? Respond. We're sending reinforcements. Where are you? This is Sector C. Get here quickly. Wait, who are you? Introductions can come later. Just wait for me, you idiot. How dare you piss me off? Wait for you? That arrogant brat. I'll tear that smug mouth apart. Open up. Yes, miss. Hey, making your guest wait is a huge loss, you know. Is this all the force you've got? That's a bit too little. Hellcat immediately ordered her people to attack Li Yule, but in his eyes, their speed was still too slow. Within seconds, he had taken down the entire reinforcement squad. The only one still standing was Hellcat. Even the elite combatants were taken down in a single blow. Li Yule suddenly appeared right in front of her. They're all down. Did you really bring these weaklings here? Hellcat flinched and immediately stepped back. She thinks that if she couldn't defeat Li Yule, she had to at least drag him down with her. But even with a gun in her hands, she was no match for him. Is this how you plan to go out? Sorry, but I can't let you do that. Your little prank was quite cruel. You releasing a chimera in the middle of Seoul? You called Wang Leo here for the nectar, didn't you? Ha ha! So that bastard Wang Leo really did spill everything. That's right. It was all us. The Kill Society will rise again, but don't celebrate just yet. Hades won't let this slide. That guy. I'll smash him to pieces no matter how many times. Then die here. Warning. Self-destruction sequence activated. Countdown initiated. You and I will be buried here forever, Wind God. Ugh, so noisy. My ears hurt. Black lady, it's your turn now. Of course, who else but me? Target's identification card disabled. Self-destruction code has been cancelled. Impressive. That was fast. Ha, something this small is a piece of cake for me. Hellcat couldn't believe it. The security system had been breached just like that by a tiny floating girl. Looks like you can't self-destruct anymore. Guess you'll have to go to heaven alone. Oh my god, how pitiful. The lowest floor of Quill Society, Kang Book Branch. Can you try hacking it? Of course, but this one's gonna take some time. It's protected by a complex security lock. As long as you can extract the data, that's all that matters. I'll take a walk and be back later. What are you planning? Since we've come this far, shouldn't I scout around a little to provide extra support? Seoul, Republic of Korea. A white car stopped in a wealthy neighborhood. A woman slowly stepped out. Is this the place? Humans really are such noisy creatures. You must be Representative Sung I-jun from the Intelligence Bureau. I'm Diana, and I'll be working with you. Hello, I'm Sung I-jun. Why choose such a noisy place for a meeting? It's not like that. I just haven't had a proper meal in a while. That's why you brought all these people with you? Look over there. The people from the Kill Society. That one's from Kill too. Would you like to order, sir? Order? You mean your head? Damn it. She noticed. I hate aggressive men. You guys are adorable. Don't interfere. These are my prey. Is this all you've got? You men are so boring. What? Impossible. You call this an attack? I'm a superpowered being who controls life itself. My ability is healing magic. No, my body. As much as I love taking lives. No way. How can anyone have this kind of power? They say she's a foreign mercenary. But who is she really? What are you all waiting for? Just planning to run away? Why not have some fun instead? And you call yourselves men. How dull. Representative Sung I-jun. Yes? I finally get to treat you to a meal. My sincere apologies. No worries. I didn't even realize someone was following us. It's okay. I wanted to stretch my legs a bit anyway. What's the target status? That's it? Is he still working on the case? Nothing special, really. Just going to school. Lee Yul, even if I'm absent for a few days, you would let it slide since it's a valid reason, right? That guy's been missing for days. He said he'd track down the drug trafficker's hideout. If I could, I would've. Right here. I'm come back. Ah, what's wrong? You scared me. From now on, you better announce your return beforehand. You've gotten used to my absence, huh? I knew sneaking in would be tough, but have you checked Kill's hideout? Yes, I eliminated all of them and came back. So you wiped them out? Wait, what did you just say? I also brought back all the data. I've compiled everything. You wiped out a branch of Kill Society? How can I believe that? Did you also gather their strategic deployment plans? This is at least level 5 classified intel. You've pulled off something incredible. Thanks to you, we can finally deal with her. Now's not the time for chit-chat, let's move. But wait. Hold on. Who are you? Sup, me? Just a student balancing graduation requirements. How is Sang A's condition? Stable. Her body metrics are gradually returning to normal. How's Sanga? Don't worry. She's stabilized. Of course, it's all thanks to me. I'm really grateful. It's all because of you. Seriously, it's nothing. But while we're at it, can I ask for a favor? I need full attendance for my school record. Of course I'll take care of it, don't worry. It's time for her to wake up. All vital signs are normal, and no zeta reactions detected. But I'm not sure about the long-term effects of Kill's poison, so we'll need continuous monitoring. It's finally over. I feel light. You're awake, Sang-A. I told you I'd bring the best savior, didn't I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. Don't say that. We're family. And I wasn't the one who saved you. Lee Yul did. Thank you so much. I back now. Just rest. Kill's poison is unpredictable, so we can't overlook its potential side effects. Would below. But no matter what happens, I'll handle it. But, do you know me from somewhere? Well, fought together before. You could say we're comrades. Someone capable of standing alongside my aunt. Just who is Lee Yul, really? Young EU base. Wow, this is really amazing. Hacking into GSS's system? Normal for me. Breaking through the security barriers set up by Nanga GSS? Almost possible. This woman, what kind of monster is she? If you look closely, the deception becomes clear. So you get it now, right? You're watching a staged play. I can't believe it. That must be someone else. Someone is projecting that illusion. Illusion? I've never heard of such a technique. It's not a technique, but rather a type of power. Avoiding surveillance while being elsewhere, this is a perfect example. A power. There was no information about him using any kind of power. I'm sure there must be a god helping him. Why would such a powerful being even come to a school? Kill headquarters. Conference room. Hellcat is dead, announced Cairo, leader of the Kill. So, that's the only reason you called me here? There's more. Kali, another leader of Kill. One of our branches was completely wiped out. All our data was stolen. What? Are you saying the intruder broke through our firewall? Even confidential information has been stolen. Only Lord Hades should have access to that level of information. But if there's someone with equivalent skill, could it be Yacha and Black Madam? No, not Yacha. If it were Black Widow, the infiltration would have been much more complicated. Then who? A traitor among us? If we rule out Yacha, only 2 people could have done this. Wan Ha, the leader of OSE, or Lee Yul, the wind god. Considering the level of destruction, it's most likely him. That's the only possibility. I'm thinking the same thing. So what's your plan? How do you intend to deal with this? Of course, we will use Subject C. You mean Subject C? That belongs to Lord Kronos. But given the current crisis, I suppose we have no choice. To fight a god, we must use the power of a god. Even Lord Hades has given his approval. All right. I'll provide as much support as we can. Thank you. Then in 1 week, we will begin. So in the end, we're moving west, correct? The almighty Titan and laws of the world, Lord Hades, Gangnam Station, number 5. Run, damn it! The Vanguard troops are being chased by Chimera, requesting reinforcements. We're surrounded. Keep coming. Fire. At least take down 1 Blue Dragon headquarters. Director's office. The Vanguard has been wiped out. Immediately seal off Gangnam. Blue Dragon's CEO. Kim Ji, we don't have enough forces to control Gangnam. We should request support from the Federation. Just shut up and lock it down. I'll handle the rest. Lee Yul, we need you. What's going on? She just asked for help. But I'm about to go to class. And all class presidents, report to the CEO's office immediately. I repeat, all class presidents must report now. This is a request from Blue Dragon headquarters. A chimera ambush is underway. If this continues, Seoul will be in danger. Now is the time for you to put your training to use. Lower rank classes head to the end of Gangbuk. Intermediate classes move to Gangdong. Advanced classes deploy to the Gangseo area. Where will the special class be assigned? The first trial zone. That's exactly where I want to go. The special class will join forces with Blue Dragon headquarters. Can we really do this? Gangnam is a battlefield. Are you scared? If I die, let me rest somewhere peaceful. Stop being so dramatic. Ouch. Why beat me? If anything happens to my body, don't worry. Nothing will happen. Just trust me and follow my lead. Facts 12. I thought there would be 6 parachutes. But why are there only 5? Long time no see, sis. I'm really happy to see you again. But hurry, I'll explain the situation first. If you've called for me, the situation must be very urgent. The chimeras keep multiplying endlessly, in both species and numbers. We don't even know the cause of the outbreak, and right now, it's incredibly difficult to defend Gangnam. You've tried hard. Yul, we thought you were trying to commit suicide. Using these inexperienced recruits for this mission? Believe me, they're a special unit. That's fine. I just need you. Attention, everyone. There are heavy casualties at Gangnam Station. The support force is insufficient. Chijik, respond. What's going on? The situation is out of control. Requesting immediate reinforcements. Black Lady, can you track the signal? 1.8 kilometers away, at 4 o'clock direction. Where are you going, Lee Yul? Black Lady, is the opponent a pretty big deal? It's on the same frequency as me. I can sense traces of Hades. Are you saying it's a descendant of Hades? I'm not sure. But this opponent won't be easy. We're at our limit. When are the reinforcements arriving? It's only a matter of time before we're in real danger. Damn it, I'm too late. Lindstrom, explode. Lee Yul, look over there. You've been tracking it, haven't you? Of course. There's an underground facility 3 kilometers north. Is everyone all right? Thanks to you. You all go back first. I still have unfinished thing. What is it? We'll go with you. That's it. See you later. And what about us? No, I'll be faster alone. There are still chimeras hiding, and I need to clean up the battlefield, break through the wall, and head straight in. Lee Yul. A chimera production facility this big, underground. This isn't something that could be built in a short time. It's strange that a facility like this has no one managing it. It must be controlled remotely. It's strange that a facility like this has no one managing it. It must be controlled remotely. Can you hack into it? Okay, leave it to me. Gangnam Station. First exit. The chimeras in the surrounding areas of Gangnam have suddenly stopped moving. The situation has been contained. Confirm and report immediately if there's any change. The chimeras stopped moving all of a sudden? Lee Yul must have done something. All right, stand by. Does anyone know where Lee Yul went? He just said he had something to do. What the hell is he doing and where? He's probably handling something big. Solving problems is just what he does. Where are you? Come back immediately, sis. I'm currently destroying the Chimera manufacturing facility. Tell me where that is. What's the point of telling you when I'm going to destroy it anyway? You rascal. Never mind, where is it? I'm returning to the academy anyway, so don't worry too much. I'm hanging up. That little brat. Seriously, he's driving me crazy. Cut it off quickly. Her temper is really uncomfortable. I found it. Is it done? I've gained control over the Chimera's complex system. I traced the signal to where it was receiving command. Then, I bypassed the triple-layer firewall using a borrowed access key to manipulate the algorithm. His face looks like he actually understands nothing. Just tell me where it is. It's close. At the kill headquarters. They didn't notice that their actions were being recorded by cameras. He is truly unstoppable. Just his overwhelming energy is enough. He destroys the enemies. He catches the bullets with his bare hand. One loses their head just by facing him. Despite his immense power, he's still in high school. His high school is truly strange. His name is Lehuyan. He is male lead of the story. Today is his 5th day at GSS school. While walking, he saw a girl jumped off a building. He activated his skill, saved her in a second. He thought he had helped the girl, but it was her training.